J, and I'm Queen J, and this is Talks with Queen J. So, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know what you think about my videos. Also, press the thumbs up button to let me know that you like my videos. With that being said, I would like to let all of you guys know that I am up to 301 subscribers at the moment. So thank you all for subscribing. Hello to my new subbies, and hello to my, I don't want to say old, but hello to my already subbies. With that being said, I wanted to let you guys know that I want my content to take a little bit of a different term. Instead of talking about, negative things that are happening to us from the Caucasian folks, I would like to have a more positive channel, talking about positive things, talking about more of how we can come together and things like that, sisterhoods, brotherhoods, black families uniting and things like that. I still want to talk about certain things that's going on in the media, of course, if it's major and I feel like it's, important to the community and the culture. But as far as the negative stories that are coming out, which are basically every single day about us, I don't really want that energy on my channel anymore. So with that being said, this video is going to be about sisterhood. Well, Black women. Before we can talk about sisterhood, we have to also talk about colorism. Colorism is a real thing that's going on in many communities, especially the Black community. A lot of dark-skinned women and a lot of light-skinned women, are at odds against each other. Some people call me light skin, some people call me brown skin. I see myself as brown skin. I feel like I'm in the middle. I don't feel like I'm light skin. I don't feel like I'm dark skin. But for us to come together as a sisterhood, we have to acknowledge that colorism does exist, and we have to not shut down our brown skin and dark skin sisters when they bring this up. Also, when we see colorism happening, colorism when a lighter skin is more elevated than darker skin in the same community. When we are in certain situations, and us as lighter skinned women or brown skinned women, non-dark skinned women, should bring up the fact that why is there no dark skinned woman here? When we see men trying to put dark skinned women down, we need to check them for our sisters. I try to elevate all shades of women, but I try to focus more on dark-skinned women because I feel like they're not as elevated. They're not as shown in the media and movies and TV shows. Usually when we see usually the love interests that we see on TV are either light-skinned women, mixed women, or racially ambiguous women, white women, Spanish women, everything but a brown skin or dark skin or, a black-looking woman. And if it is a black-looking woman that is the love interest, her love interest is a white man. So, like me, I have a dark-skinned mother, I have brown-skinned sisters, and I have brown-skinned and dark-skinned friends. And I want to elevate them and make sure that they know that they are loved and they are beautiful as much as possible. Because they are. And just because you're light-skinned don't mean you a bad bitch. And just because you dark-skinned, it damn sure don't mean you ugly. There's ugly, dark skin, light skin, brown skin, caramel skin. Like, who's to say if anybody's ugly? Me personally, I think dark skin is magical. I think it's just every time I see somebody with dark skin, most of the time their skin is flawless. It's soft. It's just melanated goodness. Like, no offense to any other brown skin tones, but that dark skin do something for me, especially in a dark skinned man. But also, that's another thing. Dark skinned women are not elevated, but dark skinned men are elevated. So when dark skinned men say, oh, we're the most hated on, we're the most, sought out, well, not the most sought out, but we're the most hated on, we're the most put down, black people in America. I feel like it's dark-skinned women, because dark-skinned men, everyone comes after them. White, Spanish, black, Asian, every single race of women goes after dark-skinned men, for the most part. Dark-skinned women, it's a totally different story. Not that there's not dark-skinned women out here getting married and loved on. Of course there are. But what is shown and put out to the masses is that they're not. When certain black men, get on, get money, elevate, on the way up, they can have a dark-skinned woman or a brown-skinned woman. But once they hit that peak, they want to get them a racially ambiguous woman. They want to get them a light-skinned woman, a mixed woman, a biracial woman, a foreign woman. Sorry, guys. A mixed woman, a Asian woman, a Spanish woman, anything but black, basically. And then they out here toasting to light-skinned babies like that's some shit to toast to. It's not. Why would you not want your kids to look like you? I don't understand that. It's something psychological, and it makes me feel a type of way. There was a guy on Facebook that was saying, oh, he's gonna switch races, he's gonna date this, and I said, okay, bye. And he was trying to go back and forth with me. Oh, black women are a handful, blah blah blah. If you want to date outside your race, fine. Don't put black women down in the process. Then after we were having our debate, for some reason he thought I would be interested in him, and he messaged me on Messenger trying to talk to me. You just put out to the masses that I had to check you on, that you don't want to date black women anymore. You're going to date outside your race. And then gave me reasons why putting black women down. Then you think you're going to bring your ass in my inbox and think that I'm going to want anything to do with you? Regardless of going out, I don't want a friendship. I don't want anything to do with you. What all I want is for you to do what you do over there and not be over here. I don't know why he thought that was going to be something that he could do. No. I don't like colorist men. If you put down dark-skinned women, if you say something about nappy hair, if you're a light-skinned man, you're like, oh, I'm light-skinned. Anything like that, colorism, I don't want to fool with you. Because I have all shades of friends, family members, and everything. You're not going to put not one shade of blackness down in my presence, period. Also, there's this stigma that light-skinned women don't acknowledge that they have privilege. There's light-skinned privilege. There's light-skinned privilege. It exists. It happens. More light-skinned women, like I said, are getting elevated, are getting put out to the masses, are getting their pictures liked more, are getting wifed more, are getting famous more. Look at all the women that are famous right now in like music. They're all light skinned. Beyonce, Cardi, if y'all want to say Cardi's black, Nicki, Rihanna, all of them are light skinned women. Not to say that all of them are not talented. I don't know Cardi B's talent. Don't at me. Everybody else over here, talent. People are standing for all these women, but they're not even the best talent that's out there. Jasmine Sullivan sings better than Beyonce. I don't care, at me. Sierra dances better than Beyonce. I don't care, at me. This is the truth. This is factual information. Fantasia, Jennifer Hudson, these women voices elevate so much higher and better than Beyonce, but yet they're not popping. They're not, nobody's standing. Well, not nobody, but, the masses is not standing over these women who have the actual talent. Like I said, I want us to come together as sisters. I want us dark-skinned women, light-skinned women, brown-skinned women. I want us to elevate one another. When we see somebody putting down a dark-skinned woman as a light-skinned woman or a brown-skinned woman, elevate them. Get their backs. Let them know that they're beautiful. Check whoever is doing that to them. And vice versa. Some light-skinned women get put down too. It's not all about dark-skinned women, but some light-skinned women get put down too. Some people don't know if they're all black. Some people don't know if they're mixed or what. They have their issues. I don't know what their issues are for the most part, but, they have their issues as well. So I feel like this conversation needs to be had between light-skinned women, brown-skinned women, and dark-skinned women. Dark-skinned women, what are your insecurities? What are your issues with light-skinned women? Light-skinned women, what are your insecurities? What are your issues with dark-skinned women? All of brown-skinned women, same. All of us together, how can we uplift one another? How can we support one another? How can we have each other's backs when people try to put us against each other? A lot of media outlets try to put black women against each other as well. Like on the Shade Room, when they put who wore it best. I don't see them doing that with, white women, and they post white women. I don't see them doing that with Spanish women, racially ambiguous women, black men, but they always do it with black women. Who wore it better, who wore it better. They both wore it great. Like, why do we have to do that? Why can't you just post one and then post another? I don't understand that. But I love all my sisters. Light skin, dark skin, brown skin. I want to uplift all of you. If you know me, you know my Instagram and my Facebook. I uplift all shades of women. I love us as black people, as black women, the fact that we can be all shades. And I just want us to love ourselves and love one another. And stop settling for less, ladies. That's going to be in another video. Stop settling for less. But this video is about us coming together as a sisterhood, uplifting one another. If you have a business, if you want to start a business, let's talk about our ideas together. Let's talk about, doing things together. Let's talk about getting our gun licenses together. Let's talk about men. Let's talk about our issues, our insecurities, our childhoods. Let's come together as sisters, you guys. We need to come together more. We need to have each other's backs more. With that being said, I know I rambled on for a long time. I just want to let you women know that I love you. You are goddesses. You are queens. Never settle for less, and love one another, uplift one another, and support one another. With that being said, continue to hold yourselves up as kings and queens, and I love you guys. Mwah.